started as a little girl doing hair in my neighborhood for friends and family. I used to get in trouble with my parents all the time, particularly my mom, because I didn't have money to go to the beauty supply store and buy products to do everybody's hair. So she said, well, at least if you're gonna do it, make some money to buy my products back. And just like that, the entrepreneurial seed was planted. Fast forward, it started to become a little bit more serious because one of my high school friends, she assisted in a hair salon. She did braids and stuff like that. And she came to me and said that she knew a lady that was hiring an assistant in the salon. I went, had an interview. It wasn't really a formal interview like what you would know today. And I spoke with her, and I think she just had me work on the same day I walked in the salon. She was so overwhelmed with work. So that was my first job in a hair salon, officially. After that, I just continued to do hair, and people loved it. They loved it more and more. And I didn't have a license, but I was still doing hair. I was about 19 years old, and I started working in the back of a barbershop. This guy was really serious about his business. He wanted me to have my license. So that was my first push to get certified. I went to a Black-owned beauty school. It was Dudley's Cosmetology University, and at the time, it was a really, really big deal. So that was just early on, and came out of beauty school, wanted to be a celebrity stylist. And so I started working in a salon in Jamaica, Queens. It was the hottest salon in Jamaica, Queens, and the owner was a stylist to the stars. I ended up doing some more research on it and realizing that, you know what, although I am building up my clientele on Long Island, if I really want to be serious about, you know, really becoming a celebrity stylist, I had to go and work in Manhattan. That led me to Bumble and Bumble, which just kind of changed the whole trajectory of my career. One of the receptionists at the time, Angie, she brought me a cover with Scarlett Johansson, and she says, I want this style. And I did it. I tried my best to replicate this cover with Scarlett Johansson, and I did it on Angie. And that day, the owner of Bumble and Bumble came to the salon, Michael Gordon. And he said, you look fabulous. Who did your hair? And that was history. I was literally discovered that day. It's crazy. So I did the shows in Paris, I did the shows in Milan, and I did the shows in New York. And the shows in New York, Bumble and Bumble did at least 20 to 40 shows every season. I mean, but I was in about an average about 20 to 22 shows every single season for about 5 or 6 years. And at this point, I had to decide, now it's time to step out on my own and follow the next set of inspiration. And that's how I ended up, you know, pursuing building a portfolio, or to get signed with an agency, or establishing relationships with celebrities. And all while this was happening, I still had dreams of, you know, having the salon, getting married and having kids, and all of those things happen. And they all really just help to inspire me and make me stronger and just want to be a better person.